Do you know what cowboys need for their very hard feet? Something 100% natural that's made for the man. Let's see if we find it at Rocky Mountain Soap. I heard that you have some awesome products here. Obviously, Rocky Mountain Soap means we're going to get some soap here. What else do you stock?
Shampoos, conditioners, bubble baths, salts, bath bombs, lotions, face care.
Obviously, shampoo is not going to do me any good.
No, maybe not.
So what?
But we've got a nice, do you shave that? Because we have a really nice shave bar.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Well, show me. Where?
Here. So the difference with this one and our other soaps, there's castor oil, so it actually gives it a really nice glide and leaves your skin feeling really soft. And I always recommend cutting it so it lasts you a whole lot longer, and then it's easier to lather up in your hand. So everything with a black label is our men's line. The face cream, which is one of our best sellers. We've got the eye cream as well, which helps with like puffiness or dark circles under the eyes.
That's after a hard night of hockey or
Sure.
wing night on Wednesdays.
There you go.
It's awesome that all of these things are made here in Canmore, isn't it? Do people ask about it?
People ask, but a lot of people know already. When you're traveling, you can buy something very local because it's like homegrown.
This is probably one of the bigger companies here in Canmore now. Where did it all start for you guys?
We were looking to start or buy a business. The soap company was for sale, and we were going in to buy Christmas presents, and we just thought we could sell more soap than they were doing on the marketing side of things.
The product appealed to me because I loved the fact that it was natural. I am a creator at heart, so to actually get in and do something with my hands, I loved. And people's response to the product that made it seem like a good idea for us at the time.
Do you think people recognize the value of something being handmade versus what you can go and buy at the normal retail store?
Some of the success that we've had has been because we have been formulating natural for a while. As that started to become more popular, people looking for more natural products, we were naturally sitting there. As much as it is very simple, it's very artisanal, handmade, and it's like making cheese in a sense. With our store concepts and our philosophy and our values of the company, all that combines into making our soap unique.
Koichi is mixing oils and water and lye into that vessel. And as the oils, the water, and the lye start to react, it starts to thicken up and turn into soap. You add the ingredients into it, pour it into these molds. It'll sit here for 2 days. And then they'll do what they're doing to these ones, which would have been made Wednesday, is they take them, demold it, they cut it into slabs, and then they flip it over onto their side and cut it again, just like cheese. And then they stack them on racks and they put them in the soap room to dry for 3 to 4 weeks. All the slabs go to our stores where they're hand cut into various size bars, or a customer can buy a slab and take it home and cut it themselves as well.
Soap is quite a niche though. What do you think makes you grow at this point?
Our niche is natural. Soap is the foundation, that's where it started. It's natural personal care products.
Is it difficult to make your products?
It's getting more difficult. When we started, the recipes were fairly simple. As we got more sophisticated with our products, like right now we're launching a sunscreen. Well, that needs Health Canada approval. It needs to be in a certified manufacturing facility, which we just got certified here. So it's gotten a lot more technical.
What are the characteristics in the product that tells me it's Carina soap?
Most of the time, the industry is about creating very complex, science-based, technology-based products because we feel the more complicated it is, the more effective it's going to be on our skin. But my philosophy is the opposite of that. And I just think that let's pick only the ingredients that are absolutely necessary, and let's pick as few ingredients as possible and make sure they're the highest quality. So that when we formulate and we're building from scratch, it's about, well, let's not just add 1% of shea butter so we can put it on the label. Let's make sure that there's enough in there that the skin is going to benefit.
Businesses like you growing, what point do you start mechanizing? At what point do you start letting machines do people's jobs?
It's a big capital investment, and we found that a lot of it on paper really good, but because we do small runs, the changeover times just are too much that it's not worth it. And also your inventory builds up so much. It's better to keep smaller runs, smaller amount of inventory, fresher product. This is our finished goods inventory around here. We've had a big initiative to try and bring it down because it's not staying as fresh as it should if we're overproducing. We use a Kanban card, which are these things. It tells us, the minimum we should have of vanilla coconut shampoo is 2 boxes and the maximum is 4. So when it gets down to 2, they pull the card, production schedules it in, they make it, and then they put it back on the shelf, put the card back. So that's been very helpful.
Canmore as a location, is that helping your brand?
It gives authenticity to the name being from here. We did look at moving away because it's expensive for buildings here. It's expensive for labor. It's hard to get labor. We love our team here, and Canmore Tourism's just picked up over the years. Our retail store downtown does 4 times the volume it did when we opened it. That particular store is our best store. This is the shipping department, so we'll be packing up orders for our retail stores, for our wholesale accounts, and our web customers all around the world. We try to be really environmental too on how we pack, so try and use paper for sustainability. These are peanuts, which we would never use styrofoam peanuts, but they're cornstarch, so give you one of those and you can eat them. So.
Did you ever think this is going to be your future?
No, I never thought soap was in my future. And when we first bought the business, it was doing $86,000 in sales. We had a goal of getting it to $400,000 in sales, and we thought we'd make $200,000 off that. So we hit $400,000 fairly quickly, but the $200,000 net income wasn't there. But now we're at over $10 million in sales.
We know that you like to make something, but what else drives you to keep building this company?
I love that we are a small player in the category, and so we're always working harder to prove ourselves, especially as we grow outside of the valley and outside of Alberta. It's a large category anyway, there's lots of demand, so there's room for lots of competition, and I think that just creates better companies, better product, and better value for consumers.
We actually make something. Like when you look at the world and the financial industry, and it's just spinning dollars and makes so much money, and you just wonder how that happens, but it's nice to take something from a raw ingredient grown in nature and then make it into a physical product that can be used wherever in the world is kind of fun.
It's not often that you get a husband and wife team that over 16 years build a brand that just about made Canmore the success what it is as far as manufacturing is concerned. The Rocky Mountain Soap Company is about family values, it's about good quality products, and it's also about real, authentic customer loyalty. It's great to have these guys in our valley, and it's awesome to tell their story. We hope you enjoy it. You too can become part of this journey. Come help us. Let's celebrate these businesses together. Donate to our site, www.forwardthefavor.com, and we will bring you more of these exciting programs.